Hey guys, welcome back to video 2. We have now done parts of a circle. We're going to be looking at circumference. It's going to be quite a short video because it's fairly straightforward. So just a nice quick animation on what a circumference and how it's related to the diameter. So what you have here is a animation which has 4 circles lined up beside each other, and you can see that the distance from 0 to 1, that represents the diameter. So you can see the red line and the green line. So each represent the diameter, and all the circles are the same. If you were to place a circle at the beginning on here and essentially unroll it, what you would find is it would rotate around 3 point something times. You can see what number I'm going to get to here, and this applies for any circle. So essentially we can say that the circumference is 3.14159 times bigger than the diameter, and that's one of the ways that you can actually discover pi as a number. So you can say circumference equals pi d. Now the diameter is obviously twice the radius, so you can replace diameter with 2r, and just a nicer way to say it is 2 pi r. You could say 2r pi, but it sounds better to say 2 pi r. So these two are interchangeable. You probably already know this formula, but I'm covering it anyway. So just have a go with these two questions. It should take you about 20 seconds to do both. Okay, so for question 1, you should get 25.1. And for question 2, you should get 18.8. You can use a calculator for this whole topic. So problem solving questions, pause the video and have a go with both. Okay, so for question 1, this you do 150 pi because the diameter is 150, so the circumference will be 471 meters. And then for the slightly harder question, you have to do 1000 divided by 1.5 pi to figure out how many rotations. Now 212.2 means that the number of full rotations, or the number of full circumferences that you can fit, is rounded down to 212. Okay, so just like when you guys were doing exact trig values or using surds, when you are dealing with area and circumference, you will sometimes be asked to work out the exact answer or the rounded answer. If you want the exact answer, you're going to be expected to give it in terms of pi. So for example, in this case, it's 8 pi, or 2/3 pi, or 6/10 or 6/30 or something, and you simplify the fraction and you leave the pi as it is. Otherwise, you press SD, which stands for surd to decimal, and it will convert your pi answer in terms of pi into a decimal, and that will depend on the question how you round it. So here's a question for you to try. So give the exact and decimal answer for this circle here. So you should see the circumference is going to be pi d. D in this case is 10, so it's going to be 10 pi. And then on your calculator, you can see it's going to be 31.42. Okay, this worksheet here is actually perhaps a bit too easy for you guys, so I'm not going to set this yet, but I'm going to provide you with this worksheet with the answers if you want to practice more questions on circumference. So this is optional here. For now though, continue the playlist and we'll look at area next.